Hey everybody, Jason and John here, Everyday Crypto, sponsored by CryptoTaxShield.com. I just want to thank everybody for being here. And just a quick reminder, if you are enjoying this content and these lessons, and my buddy Jason here with the amazing advice that he's giving, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, spread it around, let everybody know this is some good stuff for everybody. So we do appreciate that. We want to grow the channel and keep producing this stuff for you guys. So appreciate that. And thank you, Jason, for being here today.
John, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I also want to point out that just for the folks watching, we're not offering financial advice of any kind, educational purposes only. But smart people are going to listen to Jason and they're going to write down notes and they're going to make good, healthy decisions based on what they hear today. So let's do another rockin' session today. What do you think?
I'm in.
All right, cool. So we were talking the past day or two about, that it's a kind of a bearish market and people are nervous and they're not really looking at their portfolios and they're kind of being crabby about the whole thing. So I wanted to sit down with you again today and kind of see if there's any other project that you're sort of bullish on and kind of excited about and that you can get us excited about because we're kind of in a lull right now.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem.
Cool.
So yesterday I addressed one of three narratives that I'm studying really hard right now because I think these narratives will be huge in 2022 and they coming out of the bear market, they will accelerate much faster than other coins.
Oh,
and
cool.
One of these demographics I think doesn't even need a bull market. It will act upon itself. And that's what today's project's about. I found this super cool project, right? And every once in a while in crypto, you'll find something that just amazes you. Like it's just so far out of the box and so cool. And so anyways, this project is called Pegaxy, Pegaxy. The website is pegaxy.io. And if you go to CoinGecko and you type in VIS, that's their coin, one of their two coins, and you can go to the website from there as well.
Awesome.
So what it is, it's a Pegasus digital horse racing crypto game.
Okay. Interesting.
And it is so cool. Let me tell you something. Just the idea itself is amazing. So you can buy these Pegasus horses. I guess that's what you call them.
Right.
They're super cool. And they're about $1,200 and they're NFTs.
Okay.
You buy them and then you race them within the game and you get rewarded if you win the race. And there's no fee to get into the race. So really it's just rewards or zero. It doesn't cost you anything outside of your time and effort.
Okay.
And currently these NFTs are paying for themselves in about a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if you race it to its maximum every day, it's about a month. And the cool thing about these NFTs is you don't have to race them. I haven't raced one.
Oh.
I rent them out. Right on the website, you just rent them out and you take a percentage. Like I take 90%. The guy who takes 10%. And the reason why this is so cool is right now in the Philippines, kids and adults go to this website, they grab your rental horse, and they play it all day long, and they do it as much as they can. And this is how they're feeding their families, right?
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And this is all very similar to what was that game? Axie Infinity. This is all very similar to Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity is a very simple game to play.
Right.
Right. There's very little. You don't have to be really good to be good at it, right?
Right.
And actually became a $9 billion market cap.
Wow.
And pumped when nobody was noticing, much like an environment like today we're in with the bear market.
Sure.
But actually made one mistake. Their tokenomics were wrong, right? So in these games, you're rewarding people by interacting. You're paying them out in the coins, right?
Right.
And over time, there's a downward sell pressure because people are constantly earning these coins and then selling them on the market. And eventually the coin goes down and bottoms out, and the incentive to play the game goes away because the price of the token is tanked.
Right.
Right. And this is a problem within crypto gaming right now that's being addressed. This is the most bullish part of Pegaxy that I love. They seem to have figured out the problem with the downward sell pressure of the tokens.
Oh.
So what they've done is to offset that pressure, you can breed these horses, but you have to buy the coin to breed.
Right.
So what they're doing is every time you breed, the coins you bought to breed are being burnt and taken out of circulation forever. It's actually a very, very strong buy mechanism against the sell mechanism.
Right.
And it evens out the coin, right? This is very genius on their part.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is why they're going to be extremely successful. Right now, their market cap is somewhere between $13 and $15 million.
Okay.
Axie Infinity at its peak hit $9 billion market cap.
Wow. A lot of growth.
I don't know how many X's are in there, but there's a lot of
right. That's a lot of room. Yeah, that's a lot of room to make a lot of money for sure.
Right. Yeah. And here's how I know that this is on that path.
Mm-hmm.
All the kids and adults in the Philippines that played Axie to feed their families are now playing Pegaxy.
Right.
Because it's a bigger profit margin for them. It's more incentive.
Sure.
And I'm telling you, if you watch what these kids are doing in the Philippines with crypto gaming, they're always a little ahead of the curve.
Right.
And I can see where in Asia, Africa, poor second or third world countries are going to use games like this to feed their families.
Oh, yeah.
So, currently I rent out all my horses.
Mm-hmm.
And they're constantly rented out. They're never not rented out. So there is a massive demand for this market.
Right. Yeah, I want to jump in real quick. First of all, this stuff blows my mind when we see these games and how they're sort of structured and how they can be very profitable, even from a passive income standpoint of renting out your horses, right? But I love the point, and you're making a point without actually saying it. One of the great things that I love when I talk to you and I learn from you is the fact that you use this information about what people are doing in other parts of the world, and you're using that as one of your metrics to determine whether or not a project is viable or not. But you're doing pattern recognition, right? And you're seeing that this one is on that same path as some of the other ones that have exploded. And I think that's super important for people watching. That's part of the decision making is learning those pattern recognitions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you know me at all, the past 6 months I've been screaming about crypto gaming. I think it's going to be the biggest come up in crypto ever, right? And I see that happening. I really do. Like the fact that gaming is pumping when the rest of the market is dumping shows you how much power there is there.
Right.
The second that first AAA game shows up on crypto gaming, most likely going to be Illuvium, you're going to see so much attention brought to this space.
Mm-hmm. If
you can currently just kind of fill your portfolio with NFT assets that play within these games and you get in early, so the kids who played Axie Infinity,
mm-hmm.
they probably were given their NFTs, the Axies, right?
Right.
But all those Axies are worth $1 million now.
Oh, geez.
Right?
Right.
So these Pegaxys that right now cost you about, $1,200.
Mm-hmm.
You can see where a month from now these things are worth $20,000 and they're bringing you in several $1,000s a month.
Right.
This is how this happens, right? Like as user adoption increases, that asset increases.
Right.
I just think it's all very cool. I'll be honest with you. To me, it's just amazing how these ecosystems outside of the box, big thinkers in crypto, the things they come up with is just amazing to me. Yeah.
No, I'm the same way, man. It's every day. You've talked about how many sort of projects hit the market, almost daily, and it really is. There's some genius level planning that goes into a lot of this stuff. But you're 100% right. Yeah, once those AAA games start dropping, everybody and their cousin's going to start playing. They're just going to be involved.
I'll tell you something else I forgot. I wish I would have brought this up. So right now, if you go and get involved in Pegaxy, their website's a little clunky, and the game is only 2-dimensional.
Right.
But they have very great developers, and they're addressing this. They're going to make the game 3D.
Oh.
And they're going to make the graphics super sick, and they're going to make it a mobile app as well.
Oh, great. Awesome.
So you're in on the ground level of this thing. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of people are going to miss this just based off the graphics of the racing game.
Sure.
But I'm telling you, 3 months from now, this game could be very, very big.
But again, that points to doing your homework, being open-minded, and seeing potential down the road, because it's a lot of this is speculation, but it's educated speculation. So yeah, no, that's Jason. I got to tell you, that's great advice, man. It's exciting. I learn so much new every day when we do these episodes. So
very cool, right?
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Yeah. I think I'll have to get involved. So
yeah, absolutely.
No, I appreciate it, Jason. We're going to do more of these. And again, just to reiterate to everybody, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button, hit that notification bell so you get access to these videos as soon as they drop. Try to do one a day. Sometimes we have a day in between, but we try to do one every day for you guys. And appreciate everybody being here. Again, no financial advice given, strictly for educational purposes. And we're going to do another one tomorrow.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Thanks, Jason. Talk to you soon, man.
John, thank you. I appreciate you.
Not a problem. Take care.